everyone. I'm sure everyone is excited to start this year's Internet of Things or IoT conference. I'm your Undersecretary for ICT Industry Development, and I'm happy to be addressing everyone here today, straight from Malta, where we are having the Global Innovation Forum hosted by the International Telecommunications Union. As you can see, it's quite noisy around the area because we just ended a really great meeting of the Digital Innovation Board, which actually manages and supervises the Digital Innovation Alliance, composed of like-minded individuals, accelerators, companies, and businesses that just want to unite and to come together to harness digital innovation for purposes of promoting national development and really pushing our digital economies in our different countries. And so I'd like to begin by greeting our special guests for today, Mr. Alper Eugenio, Laura Alliance Board Interim CEO, to Mr. Oliver Bocard, Laura Ecosystem Senior Director, of course, Henry Huang, whom I had the privilege to meet earlier this year, and really a visionary in Asia with regards to LoRa Technology, the CEO of ROAN, Mr. Joe Hassin, the Innovation Council Chairman for Global System Mobile Communications Association, and of course, the the organizer, the champion for the Philippines in terms of Internet of Things, Mr. Arnold Bagabaldo, CEO of Pocketworks, to all my fellow public servants who are in attendance today, to our members of the academy, of the industry, and different stakeholders, distinguished guests, local government unit led by their local officials, everyone, a pleasant morning to everyone. It is really amazing to see how all this started as like a small vision, like a small idea 2 years ago when Pocketworks and other emerging technology advocates just, stepped up and reached out to the Department of Information and Communications Technology and really, supported us in our goal to scale discussions around policies for emerging technologies, and one of which is really this IoTCon, which is already going on for several years. And this is really a critical gathering of leaders, experts, and learners from various fields of expertise, all wanting to utilize and harness IoT technologies as well as other technologies to create a more robust, resilient, and progressive digital ecosystem in the Philippines. So, as we embark on our mission to shape a really concrete national strategy on the use and the development of IoT-enabled products and services in the Philippines, this activity today is really very important. We actually stand on the edge of technological innovation, and I can just share with you my excitement. This is the second time I am attending the Digital Innovation Board, where only around 30 countries are represented. And I'm proud to say that the Philippines is one of these 30 countries, with me as a member of the Digital Innovation Board. And the key point here is how we are able to harness this technology. It's not about technology, it's not about ideas, but how we are able to harness these ideas and technologies to support our own countries, to support our own nations. And so, key is really transformative collaboration that impacts on the different sectors of our society. And in the case of IoT, we believe that we need to zero in on some use cases as we begin to journey as a country embracing IoT fully. So in the last 2 years, we've tried to really identify and harness these use cases. And in the next several months, we would like to begin the discussion in trying for trying to consolidate best practices and use cases around agriculture, climate change, healthcare, the healthcare sector, business, and of course public services, especially in the local government sector. I believe that Internet of Things is not merely about connecting devices. That's why the DICT is fully supporting this initiative because we believe that this is about connecting people, connecting lives, industries, and communities towards a common goal. However, we must first define what these common goals are. And so, what we plan to do at the DICT level is really start the discussions, and we call it the inspired discussion. It's short for IoT National Strategy and Roadmap Development. So, these are pretty much just platforms for us to collaborate, and today is one of them. And what we want to do is to talk about cross-cutting themes such as digitalization, the road to industrialization, education, impact to environment, legal and policy aspects of the use of and development of IoT. Over and above all these different use cases which I mentioned earlier, the goal is to establish a strategic and collaborative foundation to address cross-cutting concerns across sectors and to ensure that IoT serves our nation's interests holistically. So it's so amazing, it's so inspiring to see all of you gathered today for this series of conversations that's happening over the next few days. I'm so thankful to all the resource speakers who will share their valuable knowledge in this discussion. And as I said, we need to understand how we can create the foundation or the ecosystem to harness IoT as a technology. We need to take a look at the use cases and broaden our knowledge, learn from other countries, learn from other experts like what we have now, which is the LoRa Alliance, and try to understand how we can overcome the current challenges, especially in our bureaucracy and in the traditional ways that still, stopping us from moving forward, and how we can all together shape a future that will make the Philippines ready for all the challenges of this new world as brought about by the digital age. So I'd like to end by challenging everyone to participate in the discussion. There's so much potential here. There's so much job that can potentially be generated for the academic sector. I challenge you to support us with the right talent, with the right research and innovation mindset to prime up our nation's intellect toward an IoT-enabled future for our local government and, of course, our counterparts in the national government. We believe that IoT and other emerging technologies will enable efficient service delivery and improve resource management, providing us a better and more accessible service for our stakeholders. To our industry leaders, entrepreneurs, and technology providers, I'm sure they will find a lot of opportunities for innovation and market growth by just connecting and participating in the discussions, either in the roundtable or off stage as you network with other stakeholders in this particular event, or IoTCon 2024. As we chart this new course, the DICT is with you. We will be supporting you through and through by developing and helping create the ecosystem, the policies, and the foundation for really embracing emerging technologies. And so, therefore, I urge everyone to actively participate in the discussion so that all these inputs can be funneled by Pocketwork and my team for purposes of reference in the future. And I wish, especially for all our visitors from Laura One Alliance, that you enjoy the next 2 days. Welcome to the Philippines and maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And I hope you have a really great 2 day conference.